Jennifer Lopez, our serial dater and ultimate lover girl, well, now she's claiming she's never been loved before. And here's what I can tell you about it. You ready? Lights, camera, J-Lo drama. So here's the tea. Jennifer Lopez, yeah, that J-Lo, Jen from the block. She sat down with Howard Stern and dropped a love bomb that's got the internet buzzing. She said, very bluntly, she's never been truly loved. I mean, what? Like, hold up. She said no to the question, have you ever been truly loved? She said no. And of course, you know, our first thought, your first thought is, wait, J-Lo, like golden girl of Hollywood, multi-million-dollar movies, chart-topping hits, you know, never loved, right? I mean, here's what she dug into though. She looked back at her high-profile romances, yep, the rings, the mansions, the headlines, and she said it wasn't about her being unlovable. She said it was about the people she dated simply not being capable of love or loving her. So I'll let that sink in for a second. Picture this, J-Lo, you know, the icon, always giving something. She says, they gave me all of it, every time, all the rings, all the things I could ever want. But then she drops the mic. They didn't love you. And yep, she even had to admit that she didn't love herself. So boom, that is the plot twist. Now let's unpack why this matters, because folks love the glitz, but J-Lo is saying the sparkle didn't save the soul. So point one, we all get hypnotized by things, fancy rings, big houses, ultimate rom-com relationships. I know I do. But J-Lo says even when you check those boxes, it doesn't mean that love actually lives there. Point number two, the capacity to love isn't about how many zeros you've got in your bank account or how many flash bulbs, you know, follow you down the red carpet. It's about what you bring inside. But that sounds like somebody rich talking. Now, she said her exes need to appreciate the little person inside of them. Okay, they need to love them. Point number three, even the superstar can fall into the trap. You try to fix others, you try to patch up holes, you hope the glam will distract you from the gut-wrenching truth. Now, J-Lo admitted that she didn't love herself. That is the kicker. She didn't say I wasn't loved like some victim. She just said they weren't capable. That's not just heartbreak, that's emotional forensic work, you know? So I hear you. I mean, so she's saying, you know, the exes are the problem and she's perfect. Nah, I mean, she's not polishing a halo or anything. She's saying we all have flaws. She's putting on the spotlight on the issues of the capacity to love, not just being loved. So now here's the curveball, because the drama doesn't end there, of course not. Our girl J-Lo was also recently asked on Watch What Happens Live who her favorite on-screen kiss was. Amongst the A-list of hotties, you know, we got Matthew McConaughey, George Clooney, and of course her ex-husband Ben Affleck included. She surprised the audience. Her answer, my favorite, I just did a movie with Brett Goldstein and I'd say he was the best kisser. That's what she said. Her highest praise for best kisser didn't go to any of the previous, you know, heavy hitters over there. Yeah, not even Ben, not the big time deals. It went to someone new. So what is that about? I mean, on one level, fun, cheeky, you know, it's kind of quite the reveal. On another, it signals something changed, or at least something shifted. When someone who's kissed the biggest names in Hollywood and has dated the biggest names in Hollywood and she chooses a new name as the best, it sends a very big message. The old game, it didn't deliver. The old thrills, they're faded. Combine that with her quote about not being loved and not loving herself, new footage, big reveal, but the biggest reveal, that love isn't a trophy. It isn't a story for the paparazzi. It's messy, it's honest, and you know, you deserve someone who can give it, not someone who merely gifts it with extras and expects the headlines to kind of fill the gaps. So the next time someone shows you a ring or a mansion, you know, I got you everything type of deal, ask yourself, can you stay when the lights go down? I mean, I think I could. But J-Lo asked and J-Lo answered, and now she's walking forward better late than never, right? And if you're watching this wondering, am I valued? Am I loved? Good, because the first step to someone truly loving you is choosing someone who can. Mic drop. Boom. So let me know your thoughts on this though, because I'm curious to know. I'm your host, Ash. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.